welcome to the John Gets Games update vlog for February 21. As you can see, this is probably going to be a shorter update vlog compared to other ones. I just have one main update to discuss. Now, I do want to mention that if you'd prefer to listen to this vlog instead of watch it, then you can do so by searching for the John Gets Games podcast wherever you normally listen to podcasts. I'd also like to ask that if you enjoy this video, that you please click the like button for it down below, as well as the subscribe button for the channel. In addition to that, if you'd like to directly support the channel and the creation of videos like this one, then please go to johngetsgames.com/support. There you'll find a bunch of ways that you can really help things out, and some of them come with great bonuses, like voting on a few of the videos that I film each month. All right, let's now move into the general updates, and we, as always, start with a brief Patreon campaign update. January was amazing. Honestly, there were 26 new people who joined into the campaign, which is a lot more than normal. There were a couple of people who left the campaign, which is totally standard, but in general, this was an exceptional month for the Patreon campaign. So thank you so much to the 26 new people, as well as the hundreds of other people who continue to provide ongoing direct support to the channel through Patreon. Let's now move on to the other general update. I really only have one to talk about, and it's vague. I just want to mention that January was a good month in general, in a lot of different ways. For the channel, it was a good month as far as the numbers are concerned. In general, I got about 170,000 views over the course of that month, which is a lot more than normal, probably about 30 to 40,000 more views than I normally get, and the subscriber count is higher than normal. It got to about 700 over the course of a month, whereas I usually get between 450 and 500, so that was really nice to see. Ad revenue was also significantly higher, although that's falling down quickly. I've heard through the grapevine that December generally pays a higher amount of ad revenue than the rest of the year, probably because of commercials before Christmas and that kind of thing. So that's now falling by the wayside, and the ad numbers are going down, but they're still totally solid. I am absolutely not complaining about those. In general, I was able to get all the videos out that I needed to. In fact, it was less crazy a month than I anticipated going in. I think in the last update vlog, I said I was going to be putting out 4 videos a week throughout January, and that didn't happen because I think 3 or 4 of the videos got postponed. Yeah, 3 of them were postponed from the publisher, and one of them I actually postponed. That's the top 10 list for 2020, which I will be discussing in the upcoming schedule bit. I will be getting to that. So January ended up being a little bit less crazy, which was nice, and it allowed me to get ahead. I actually have 3 videos for February completely done, like already up on YouTube, but just not public yet. So that is certainly helping my stress levels. I have a bunch of work that I still need to do, of course, but it's nice being able to get back ahead after I kind of used up all of my runway at the end of the Christmas break type of area. So yeah, things are going relatively well as far as I am concerned. I have good days and bad days, but in general, I am happy, and life is certainly going well. And I really don't think I have anything else to ramble on about in this update section. So let's move on to the shifting shelf. I don't have much to say about here either. I removed 2 games from the collection. That is Gatefall and Ganesha. Both of these were sent to me for sponsored tutorials. I made those videos, and they're not really my type of game as far as a game that I want to keep in my collection to keep playing over and over again as myself, Jonathan Cox, versus, you know, making content for John Gets Games. So it seemed like it made sense to move those on from the collection into somebody else's collection who is more likely to enjoy them, again, just from a personal taste perspective. I only picked up 1 game over the last month, and that was a press copy of Praga Caput Regni that was sent over to me from Rio Grande Games. They're not sponsoring a video for that one, but I can spoil the upcoming schedule bit and say that this one did win the Patreon poll for the month, so I will be filming a tutorial for that one, but it's going to be sponsored by the Patreon supporters of the channel instead of being sponsored by the publisher. So yeah, that's it. I only got 1 game this last month. I was a little surprised when I went back and looked through everything, but sometimes there are big months and sometimes there are small months, and that is totally fine. So let's now move on to the final section. This is certainly a quicker update vlog than I normally have, and this one is the upcoming schedule. Now, February is looking like it is pretty full overall. In this week, obviously, this update vlog is coming out, and then tomorrow, depending on when you're actually watching this, the day after this video comes out, I'm going to put out either the tutorial for Praga Caput Regni or I'll put out my top 10 list for the 2020 games that I played. I'm not sure which one's going to be. Realistically, it depends on how quickly I can make the Praga Kaput Regni tutorial. I haven't filmed it just yet, and if I film it quickly and edit it quickly, then I'll put that one out and put the top 10 list at the start of the next week. If not, then those will be reversed. So looking to week 6, in addition to either that top 10 list or the Praga tutorial, I will also put out a sponsored tutorial for Meeples and Monsters, which is a game coming out from AEG, and then I will also have my live Q&A vlog that week. Now that is going to be on the 10th of February, which is a Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and as always, that will run about an hour, so from about 1 until about 2 p.m., and then the day after that or so, I'm hoping to put out an edited version of that live Q&A vlog. Moving on to week 7, I am going to be putting out a secret game. I'm not sure how much I can say about this game just yet, so I'm just going to say that there's a video that I'm going to put out, and I'm not sure how much I can say in that week. It's a tutorial. And then I'm hoping to put out a sponsored tutorial for the game Valor and Villainy, which is coming out from Druid City Games, I believe. I don't actually have the copy just yet, but that is the week that I'm hoping to actually put that out. I have to actually receive the game, so it's entirely possible that that video might be postponed a week or two. I am also going to be putting out a Patreon-supported tutorial for Parks. That one was suggested and then won the vote from the contributing producer level supporters of the channel, and it's a pretty neat little game, so I'm looking forward to getting back to that. I've only played it once, and it was like a year ago, so I'm pretty happy that that one won the vote. Moving on to the last week of February, week 8, I'm going to be putting out a video for Candy Wars, which is a kind of skirmish-style game in a candy-themed kingdom where you're shooting each other with, like, you know, lollipop bazookas and that kind of thing. That video is done. That week, I'm also planning on putting out a sponsored tutorial for Rome and Roll, along with the Gladiators expansion. That is going to be going up a Kickstarter. In fact, Candy Wars is also going to be going on Kickstarter, and that video is also completely done. So I have worked pretty far ahead. Both of these videos I thought were needed for January, so I got them done, and then they got postponed. So now I'm ahead. Now, in that week, I'm also going to put out the last Patreon-sponsored video for this month, and that is going to be for Kubitos. That one won the second most amount of votes in the Patreon poll, and I make a tutorial for the top 2 that are on that list. And finally, in that week, I'm hoping to put out another Games Radar vlog. I'm not positive that's going to happen, but that's the current plan. And honestly, you know, that's the case for everything that I just said. All of these could postpone again. New surprise things might jump in if I'm able to make that work out. But either way, that's the plan that I'm looking at for February at the moment. So yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of a relatively short update vlog. I hope that you are looking forward to at least some of the videos that I'm putting out over the next month. And I'm not really anticipating having a bunch of updates at the beginning of March either. We'll see how February goes. Maybe there'll be a surprise or two in the way, or maybe I'll just generally talk about having a good month. I certainly hope that I'll generally talk about having a good month. Either way, that is going to bring this update vlog to a close. As always, I'd like to thank everyone who's been supporting this channel, including these producer-level Patreon supporters. If you too would like to directly support the channel in the creation of future videos just like this one, then please go to jongetsgames.com/support. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then please click the like button for it down below, as well as the subscribe button for the channel. Thanks for watching.